Okay. My point of the matter here, Gadja, is that they start off by claiming that we can't follow a book. But then I asked her what book we need to look at, and she say in Peru coming forth day by day and night. And see, that's the confusion that our people are in. They want to get us out of the Bible to take us into their books. And we're not dealing with Egyptology. We're not dealing with any philosophy, because I've dealt with Kemet many days. And one thing they don't tell people is all the gods that are worshipped as idols within Egyptology. I'm not an idolater. So you can't pull us out of one form of idolatry and religion, which is Christianity, and move us into African Christianity dealing with idols. We don't deal that way. We must first come together as a people. We're suffering the curses of the Bible. Being an Israelite is not a religion. It's a national origin. Our father is Abraham. He so happened to be written of in the Bible. The original Kemetans were Egyptians or Hamitic people. They are not our people. And I so happen to have went to Egypt, and the Nubians will tell you that you have nothing to do with them. They'll tell you you're the sons and daughters of Jacob. They know you better than you. Egyptology was created in America. It wasn't created in Egypt. You go to Egypt and you speak to the Nubians there. They know nothing of Kemet or Egyptology. So we have to come together under truth. There's nothing in Kemet can show you the fall and rise of our people. Okay? They don't accept you in Egypt. They don't accept you. The Nubians don't accept you. You are children of slaves prophesied out of the Bible. And I see what the Kemetans do. They use what the Christians and the white people did to us as a pretext for us not to go in the Bible. We're teaching the Bible correctly. So no, we're not going there. We're not going to have somebody sit here and start bringing some jargon and that God is a woman and all this madness you're taught in that religion. We're not dealing with it. Okay? So what's the next call?
Oh boy, jokes, man. Let me get Brother John in. Brother John, 301 area. Let me get him in.
Hey, shalom, my brothers and sisters.
Shalom, brother. How you doing?
Grace, peace, and mercy and joy be unto y'all. I just want to say real quick, I'm going to be transparent with y'all brothers and sisters real quick on a lighter note. Like, I mean, I don't know how people think, but even when I was in a local church, you know, following God and Jesus, like, I just, you know, when I would sit down in my time with the Father, you know, I would think and I would meditate a lot on the Word. And it got to the point where, I mean, He gave us brains and the ability to use our imagination. And as much as I've used my imagination to commit great sin out here, you know, I use my imagination for righteousness. But it's like, when this truth came out, when the truth came out about the names of Yeshaya and Ahiah, and when the truth came out about the 12 tribes, it's like that was a part of me that was missing while I was in Christianity. It was a part of me missing because even though, okay, it's excellent to know that I was saved through the sacrifice of Christ. It's excellent to know that. It's excellent to know that I had salvation. But like y'all said, like whenever I would go to my pastor, you know, we didn't know who we were. I remember I went to an event and Martin Luther King's, it was the premiere of the Ma'afa 21 documentary. And Martin Luther King's niece was there, and some senators, and that didn't, you know, I didn't know anything about the Illuminati and all that type stuff back then, so that didn't stick out to me at the time. You know, with some senators there, some clergymen, and they were trying to tell, you know, had that documentary about the extermination and the extinction of black people. And I stood up and asked them. I was like, okay, so why is our people so important? What is it about our people that they had to do all this to us over the years? You know, the abortion, sterilization, the eugenics, on and on. I stood up and asked this, and they were like, well, that really doesn't matter. That question doesn't matter. Next, and that was it for me. I was like, okay, they couldn't even answer my question. What was so important about our people, black people, that all that stuff had to be done to us? The drugs in our community, how they would slaughter and take down all of our leaders over time, or those who were stood up for the truth. But basically, go ahead, big brother.
Let me ask you, brother, what was the answer that they gave you for all of that in the church?
That's specifically what they said. They couldn't come with anything except that's irrelevant right now. That doesn't matter. That doesn't have anything to do with this documentary. And that's the same thing like when I would go to my pastor, because as soon as I found out about this information, about the names and all that, I went straight to my pastor. And he was just like, oh, that stuff doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is Jesus Christ. And, that's it. That's all I would get from not just him, but all the so-called pastoral leaders and bishops and all that type stuff. But I thought about it one day, because I keep hearing people say that religion, all this religion crap. Like, the law of the Most High is not a religion. It's universal. You understand? Like, the earth is the only place where creation exalts itself against our Heavenly Father. But throughout all the universe, his other creations obey him. His other creations follow the commands. They know his commands. And people keep trying to throw this in, that's what the corruption through the not only the Khazars, but the Catholics, from them taking our law and our history and perverting it and putting their name on it or their brand. Everybody now thinks that our belief and the truth is another false religion, and that's where everybody keep getting deceived. This is the truth, universally. That's why the scripture says, earth and everything down here will pass away, but the word is going to be forever. The Father's law is going to always stand. And people just I just wish, I don't wish, but I pray to the Father that he eradicates that. I want him to obliterate that religion thing, because I see how the more and more our people are being waking up. You got brothers who used to be out here robbing and addicted to all types of drugs and, sins. They're now studying. They're pulling their pants up. They're seeking the Father, and they know the truth, and it inspires them. It inspired me. So to know now who you are, to know that once before you didn't know who you were, you just knew that your folks came from Africa, to knowing that, oh no, your folks were the chosen people of the Most High Creator of all things. To know that is it's flabbergasting to some people, because they've been told that they weren't nothing all their lives, that they won't be nothing all their lives. To know that your people were created and were the not the favorite, but the chosen people of the Most High. That's awesome news. So,
but
go ahead, big boy.
You know what, bro? It's a blessing that you receive it like that. You understand me? A lot of brothers and sisters out there, when you tell them that they're the chosen people of the Most High, they can't hear that. They can't understand that, because they were taught that they were nothing. You understand me? And
overstand.
You understand me? Or that it's sad. Like them two sisters that was phone on just then. You understand? Going, coming here to go repeat something that they were told. You understand me? You don't even know the book you're quoting. You understand me? And I was like, it's sad, but that's the state of our people. You understand me? When I came into the truth, one of the things that I had to wrap my head around, and wrap my head around it quickly, was that the Bible wasn't European. You understand me? Because all your life you've been taught that.
That's right.
That the Bible is a European book and all of that. And it's sad sometimes with our people that they can't seem to just fathom that concept, and they come with this religion. If I stake claim to who I am, how is that a religion? You understand me?
Yes, sir.
How is it we waking up and saying who we are, and staking who our Father is all of a sudden a religion, and it's sad, man. It's really sad. It's sad, and it's like as I was saying earlier on in the show, that when you speak to Gentiles, and you tell them that we are the children of Israel, they don't deny it. When you speak to when you speak to Edomites and Ishmaelites alike, you know, and you say, yo, we are the children of Israel, they don't deny that fact. The only people that deny it is the children of Israel. They're the only ones that deny who they are. You understand? They're the only ones that don't want to accept that. You know?
It's understandable.
Yeah, man. It's
understandable. It's understandable, brother. The fact that our folks have been, along with our ancestors, have been slaves for so long. It's understandable why our folks, first of all, won't receive the truth, and then run to every other thing. Because I see how they try to discredit the Father's word more than any other book on this earth. Like people will bring any other book but the scriptures or the words of the Most High.
Yeah, man. That's the truth. That is the truth. Hello, Rakar. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you, man.
I just think it's funny, brother. No, I just want to say, like, I don't take it lightly. Like, this is not church as usual to me. Like, all this right here is the truth, and that's how I'm going to carry it. Like, I know we've been this country's and a lot of other countries' cash cows for years. They've been making money off of us and our people for years. And this word right here, this was like one of the final pieces of the puzzle that, if there is any piece to a puzzle, this was the final piece to the puzzle. And I'm carrying it not like church as usual, but you got to look at this. You got to know that this is treasure that we have right here, and you got to treat it like treasure. I know that the government does not want us to prosper. The government, they're listening to this broadcast. They know that our people are waking up, and that's why you see. That's why when you look out here, you can see everything is getting worse because the more and more our people are going to wake up, the worse the enemy is going to bring his attack on us. But anyway, y'all got it.
Shalom for that, brother, man. Peace.
Nah, grace, mercy, and peace be under you guys. Bless.
Bless.
Okay.
Bless.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, how long is it done?
I'm not sure. I think we should have about half an hour left. Let me just confirm it with Brother Azariah on the show. 1 sec. Let me see here. Sorry, everyone. I do apologize for all the technical difficulty. Wow, 2 minutes. We only have 2 minutes left. I was saying half an hour. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
Show was a little clearer next week. I apologize for the going in and out. It's just that we had a bad internet here, so there's nothing I can do about it. So I apologize. But I want to say praise the Most High and thank you all for coming, and we'll try to make a better broadcast next week.
Yeah, man. With that, everybody, 2 minutes left of the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope to see you next week, same time, same place. Okay, and everybody have a blessed week and be safe. May the Most High keep you safe. Shalom.